Don't miss Barbershopping in the News March 9th and 10th at the Kearney High School Auditorium. You'll hear the 1981 Gold Medal Quartet, the Chicago News, the 1733 Chorus, the Shamrocks, and other quartets. That's March 9th and 10th, Kearney High School Auditorium, Barbershopping in the News.
I'm talking this morning with Les Weber. Les is the publicity chairman for the Barbershop Chorus that's in Kearney, Nebraska. And Les, you're going to be having a concert in just a short time.
Right, on March 9th and 10th, in fact, we are going to have our annual spring show.
And where's it going to be held?
It'll be held at the Kearney High School Auditorium, Friday and Saturday night, 7:30 both evenings.
Tickets on sale at the door?
Oh, yes, there'll be tickets on sale at the door, but more importantly, in advance, they're $4. At the door, they're $5, and we hope to try to sell it out ahead of time.
Sell early and save some money.
Right.
We have just a sampling of some of the music that you're going to have, because right back there behind us, we have a good-looking group of guys.
Right, that's the Shamrock Quartet, the one of the first quartets that we've had with our group when we first organized 10 or 11 years ago.
You want to introduce the guys?
Right, we can start over there with the little guy on the end, Marv Spellman, who sings the baritone, Jerry Itt, who sings bass, Fran Wilson, the lead, and also our chorus director, by the way, and Clyde Mickelson, the tenor, the fellow that sings up in the high atmosphere.
Well, we've heard them rehearsing a little bit, and my, they're good, wearing their beautiful green tuxedos, and they're called the Shamrocks. They told me they don't sing Irish tunes, though.
No, they, well, I keep telling them they should get acquainted with my Wild Irish Rose, and fact is, they already know her, but she doesn't participate in the shows.
All right. Well, what do they know that they're going to sing for us this morning?
I think they have one that's really good, something about rose-colored glasses.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'm looking at the world through rose-colored glasses. Everything is rosy now. Looking at the world and everything that passes seems a rosy hue somehow. Oh, why do I feel so spry? Don't blink your eye. No, sir, you needn't guess. I'll confess a certain someone just said yes. In a bungalow all covered with roses, I will settle down somehow. That's why I'm looking at the world through rose-colored glasses. Everything's rosy now.
From Kearney, Nebraska, the Shamrock Barbershoppers with I'm My Own Grandpa.
For those of you who like to study genealogy, there's something funny going on up in my family tree. Oh, I'm my own grandpa. I'm my own grandpa. It sounds funny, I know, but it really is so. I'm my own grandpa. Oh, many, many years ago when I was 23, I was married to a widow who was pretty as could be. This widow had a grown-up daughter who had hair of red. My father fell in love with her and soon they two were wed. This made my dad my son-in-law and changed my very life. For my daughter was my mother 'cause she was my father's wife. To complicate the matter, even though it brought me joy, I soon became the father of a bouncing baby boy. I'm my own grandpa. I'm my own grandpa. It sounds funny, I know, but it really is so. I'm my own grandpa. Grandpa. My little baby baby, then became a brother-in-law to Dad, and so became my uncle, though it made me very sad. For if he was my uncle, then that also made him brother of the widow's grown-up daughter, who of course was my stepmother. My father's wife then had a son who kept them on the run, and he became my grandchild 'cause he was my daughter's son. My wife is now my mother's mother, though it makes me blue, because although she is my wife, she's my grandmother too. I'm my own grandpa, I'm my own grandpa, It sounds funny, I know, but it really is so. I'm my own grandpa. Oh, if my wife is my grandmother, then I'm her grandchild. And every time I think of it, it nearly drives me wild. For now I have become the strangest case you ever saw. As husband of my grandmother, I am my own grandpa. Oh, I'm my own grandpa. I'm my own grandpa. It sounds funny, I know, but it really is so. I'm my own grandpa.
Hold it, you guys. What? You know what? He must have been a radio announcer or something.
No, he was a television news director.
Wife and mother-in-law, I'm my own grandpa.
I'm visiting this morning with Les Weber. Les is a publicity chairman for the Barbershop Quartet from Kearney, Nebraska, and Les, it has a much more glamorous name than that.
Right. We know them as the Shamrocks.
These are the Shamrocks are with us.
Shamrocks, our chorus, the 1733 chorus, sometimes called the Kearney Area Barbershoppers. We go by several different names, largely because we do cover quite an area. We have members from many towns outside of Kearney.
And this is just one of the groups that's made up from that chorus, and these are the Shamrocks.
Right. These are the Shamrocks, and they are probably the first quartet that was organized with our chorus.
Well, they're a mighty good one. Why don't you introduce the guys?
Well, Clyde Mickelson is the top tenor man. Fran Wilson sings the lead. Jerry Itt, the bass, and Marv Spellman on the baritone.
And a couple of times a year you have a concert with these fellows, don't you?
Oh, yes. Every spring we have our big spring show, and we certainly appreciate what Channels 10 and 11 do for us in publicizing that show every year.
Well, it's a pleasure for us to listen to the music, too.
Well, all around, we really enjoy the Shamrocks and our chorus singing, and we have a lot of fun.
And the Shamrocks are going to give us a sample of some of that fine music this morning with a number entitled...
Boy, I don't know. What are you fellows going to sing? Oh, all about Sweet May.
All about Sweet May, you bet. Okay.
Every night I used to go to call on May McBride. To this day I do not know what her house looks like inside. Every night that I would call, there would be Sweet May, with her hat and coat on, standing in the hall. Where we going tonight, she'd say. And that's not all. Sweet May had the gimme habit, awful bad. I'm glad I said, hey, by the way, there's something that I want to say. Gonna get myself a little red coat, some little red knickers too. Gonna get myself a long white beard when I go to call on you. You wanna know the reason? Because you seem to think that I'm Santa Claus. Make things real, sweetheart. Made up my mind, I'm gonna dress the part. Don't you be surprised any old day I drive up in a reindeer sleigh, but don't you worry, dear, it won't happen right away, right away. Well, if you're wondering why, don't call, dear. Remember, Santa only comes once a year. But if the truth must be spoke, your true love and Santa Claus is broke. Hear me saying, through playing Santa Claus with you, your sweet sugar daddy done quit.
From Kearney, Nebraska, the Shamrock Barbershoppers with a real old favorite, Turn the Radio On.
Welcome
truth that will never fail. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on.
Oh yes, turn your radio on and listen to the music in the air. Oh yes, turn your radio on and all this joy we share.
Turn your lights down low.
Oh yes, turn your lights down low and listen to your Master's radio.
Touch with God.
Get in touch with God.
Turn your radio on.
Turn your radio on.
Don't you know that everybody has a radio receiver? All you gotta do is listen for his call. Turn your radio on.
Turn your radio on.
Turn your radio on.
Turn your radio on.
If you're listening, you'll be a believer. Leaning on the truth that'll never fail. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on.
Oh yes, turn your radio on and listen to the music in the
Turn your radio
air.
on.
Oh yes, turn your radio
And joy
on
we
and
share.
all this joy we
Turn your lights
share.
down low.
Oh yes, turn your lights down
And
low
listen
and
to
listen to your Master's. Turn your lights down low and listen to your Master's radio.
Get in touch with God.
Get in touch with God.
And turn your radio on.
Turn your radio on.
Introducing the Shamrock Barbershoppers with a gospel number that goes back a lot of years. I'm feeling fine.
Well, I woke up this morning feeling fine. I woke up with heaven on my mind. I woke up with joy in my soul, 'cause I knew my Lord had control. Well, I knew I was walking in the light, 'cause I'd been on my knees in the night. And I prayed till the Lord gave a sign, and now I'm feeling mighty fine. Well, I'm feeling mighty fine. Yes, I'm feeling fine. I've got heaven on my mind. Don't you know I want to go? I want to go. Yes, I want to go. Where the milk and honey flow. There's a light that always shines, that always shines, that always shines down inside this heart of mine, this heart of mine. I've got heaven on my mind, and I'm feeling mighty fine. Yes, I'm feeling fine. I've been walking with Jesus all the time. We're walking and talking as we climb. We're traveling a road to the sky, where I know I'll live when I die. He's been telling me all about that land, and he tells me that everything is grand. And he says that a home will be mine, and now I'm feeling mighty fine. Well, I'm feeling mighty fine. Yes, I'm feeling fine. I've got heaven on my mind. Don't you know I want to go? I want to go. Yes, I want to go. Where the milk and honey flow. There's a light that always shines, that always shines down inside this heart of mine, this heart of mine. I've got heaven on my mind, and I'm feeling mighty fine.
This handsome group of guys are representing the Barbershop Chorus from Kearney, Nebraska. They're just a portion of it, the quartet that's called the Shamrocks. And they've been teasing me, telling me that I'm going to chuckle when I say they're a handsome bunch of guys. Well, they are, and they're good singers, too. And let's find out who they are. Right away, we've got over here to my left a fellow that sings,
tenor. My name is Clyde Mickelson.
and they tell me you're the talker of the group.
No, not really.
Not really? So you think maybe I ought to move on to this?
I agree, yes.
Oh,
move
okay,
on.
okay. And you are?
I'm Marv Spellman.
And you've sung with us a lot of times, Marv. It's a pleasure to have you back again.
Thank you, Jan. Thank you very much.
I'm Jerry Yett, and I sing bass.
Aha. Anything you want to say about this group, Jerry?
Oh, we've enjoyed singing. We like to sing for different sing-outs, and we're all members of the chorus in Kearney.
Fran Wilson, I sing lead.
And you also direct the overall chorus, I understand.
That's right.
These guys pretty easy to keep in tow, are they?
Oh, they're real easy. You
Are
bet. Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, let's just see if that's true, and you introduce the number you're going to do, and we'll listen.
Okay, we're going to sing I've Gotta Be Me.
Gotta be me. Here they are, the Shamrocks.
Whether I'm
Right or whether I'm wrong, whether I find a place in this world or never belong, I've gotta be me, I've gotta be me. What else can I be but what I am? I wanna live, not merely survive, and I won't give up this dream of life that keeps me alive. I've gotta be me, I've gotta be me, daring to try to do or to die. I've gotta be me.
I'll go it alone, that's how it must be. I can't be right for somebody else if I'm not right for me.
I've gotta be me, I've gotta be me. The dream that I see makes me what I am.
That faraway
Prize.
a world of success.
A world of success
is waiting for me.
if I heed the call. I won't settle down or settle for less, as long as there's half a chance that I can have it all.
I'll go it alone, that's how it must be. I can't be right for somebody else if I'm not right for me.
I've gotta be free, I've gotta be free, daring to try to do or to die. I've gotta be me, right or wrong.
With a tune about a very special lady, here are the Shamrock Barbershoppers with My Lady Loves to Dance.
Right from the start, she won my heart. Now I know we'll never, never part. I have a lady that I'd like to tell you all about. I think of her the whole day through. The one certain fact that I should point out is there's one thing she loves to do. My lady loves to dance, my lady loves to sing, my lady has the sparkle of a diamond ring. When purple shadows fall and silver moonlight beams, my lady loves to dance in all my dreams, all my dreams. She loves a carousel, a roller coaster ride, a party or a picnic by the ocean side, and like a laughing brook that dances in the sun, my lady has a barrel of fun. Life is a gay thing, plaything, hip-hooray thing, not a worry, not a care. If there's a trombone, a tootin', and a flute, a flutin', sure as shootin' we'll be there, be there. My lady loves to dance, my lady loves to sing, Scottish or a polka or a Highland fling, and when we kiss goodnight the moment we're apart, my lady loves to dance, you ought to see her prance. My lady loves to sing, you ought to see her swing, to sing and dance in my heart. She loves to dance, my lady loves to sing and dance in my heart.
The Shamrock Barbershoppers with The Lord's Prayer.
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever.
Les Weber and the Shamrock Barbershoppers from Kearney are with us this morning. It's a real pleasure to have them on our morning show. Welcome to Channels 10 and 11.
Oh, it's always a pleasure to be here with you, Jan.
And it's a pleasure to have you, especially to start the day with this kind of music.
Right? We are real proud of the Shamrocks from our 1733 chorus.
Introduce the fellows to us, Les.
Okay, up here on this end, I guess we'd call it, is Clyde Mickelson, who sings the tenor, Fran Wilson, our lead, Jerry Itt, the bass, and way over there on the end, little Marv Spellman, who sings baritone. They always say baritone, you know, that's kind of the forgotten part. If anything goes wrong, we blame it on the baritone.
And he doesn't protest?
Well, he protests, but he's the smallest one of the group. You can see how much good it does.
Just doesn't do a bit of good. Well, let's just listen and see if that baritone and all the rest of them do a good job this morning like they've been doing when we've been listening to them rehearse. They're going to do an old favorite.
Right, it's a fun song, the old Coney Island Washbird Rondelay.
Here they are, the Shamrocks.
Oh, Coney Island washboard rondelay, see her on the boardwalk every day. Soap suds all around, pretty bubbles on the ground. Rub it up, 3-minute tub, all those tunes she's found. Thimbles on her fingers make a noise. Charleston on the landing for the boys. She can rag a tune, sing a song as easy breezes blow along. Coney Island washboard rondelay. Oodly la da da bang 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 bang. Oodly la da da bang 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 bang. La to deely la today, la to deely la today, la to deely la to deely la to deely. Oodly la da da bang bang bang. bung, lady, la da bung, bung. She'll rag a tune right through the knees of a brand new pair of BVDs. Coney Island, washboard rondelay. Coney Island, washboard rondelay, oh dee da lady. Coney Island, washboard rondelay, ba-da-ba-da-da. Coney Island, washboard rondelay, we really mean it. Coney Island, washboard rondelay, yakka-dakka-dakka-dakka-dakka-dakka. Coney Island, washboard rondelay, wah-wah-wah-wah. Coney Island, washboard rondelay, wah-wah-wah-wah. Coney Island, washboard rondelay. That's the song we could sing all night.
From Kearney, Nebraska, it's a pleasure to introduce the Shamrock Barbershoppers with God Bless America.
America, America, my home, sweet home. While the storm clouds gather far across the sea, let us swear allegiance to a land that's free. Let us all be grateful for a land so fair, as we raise our voices in a solemn prayer. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. My home. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies and to the ocean white with foam. God bless America,